We are now learning the source of chemical contamination by Wolverine Worldwide is not just dumps used by the company over the years.
Concentrations of PFAS, a likely carcinogen once found in the water repellent used by Wolverine Worldwide, are 7,000 times higher than acceptable levels found in a test well at the site of the former Wolverine Worldwide tannery. 24-Hour News 8's Joe LaFurgie is here with more on this discovery. Joe.
Well, keep in mind, these are test wells ordered by the state. There are no nearby wells used for drinking water, but next to the site is the Rogue River.
It creates a risk from that plume seeping into the Rogue River.
Tests at the tannery site and of surface water and sediment in the Rogue River were ordered by the State Department of Environmental Quality after Target 8 investigator Ken Colker discovered Wolverine Worldwide was warned of the potential hazards of PFAS as early as 1999. The company had said earlier they only recently learned of those dangers. Along with levels at the tannery site, Wolverine says its experts found levels of 6.2 parts per trillion in surface water on the Rogue's northern section to 16.4 parts per trillion on the south end of the river where it connects with the Grand River, and as high as 12,400 parts per trillion in one sediment sample.
There's other organisms that live in the sediment, like mussels, and then there's small insects, and those are what the fish eat. So the sediment concentration is one piece that's important.
The company says the river is safe for recreational use. Swimming, kayaking, or other recreational contact with Rum Creek or the Rogue River does not present a health risk to individuals, the company says in a statement quoting one of their experts. But they don't mention fishing. Already under a state advisory after PFAS was found in fish taken from the Rogue in 2013, experts say look for an expansion of that advisory.
Fish can accumulate that material 1,000 times, so smaller levels can be very significant in fish.
And the DEQ has ordered Wolverine to come up with more detailed information, including the extent of contamination and a map of former buildings, pipe runs, and other possible contamination sources by November 27th.
Joe, thank you. The Kent County Health Department will be holding a town hall meeting at the end of the month for concerned homeowners in the Rockford area. You can ask the experts questions on November 29th, starting at 4:30 at the Rockford Freshman Center. The town hall will then begin at 6 o'clock.
Remember, we have all of our toxic tap water coverage available right now on woodtv.com and our mobile app. We also have the number you need to call if you think that you're eligible for a whole house water filtration system.